Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's another announcement video, this time for Arrow Video and their April releases. We have a bunch of titles this time, including a UHD upgrade of a Blu-ray that they've released previously, and some other interesting things this month. So let's just dive into what they've got. We'll have a look, see if there's anything that makes you interested, makes you excited to see that's coming soon. So first off, we've got a second Chabrol set. This one is Twisting the Knife. Now, these do sound quite interesting. I wasn't overly excited by the last set. This sounds pretty good. All sounds like kind of criminal almost, or thrillers of some sort. It's those kind of feelings that these movies have, so I'm a little bit more interested. Again, if these things are on the Arrow player, I'm going to watch them. This has 4 movies inside it, which I've got a list of them somewhere. The Swindle, Colour of Lies, Nightcap, and The Flower of Evil. It's high definition Blu-ray, new 4K restorations of The Swindle, Nightcap, and The Flower of Evil. Lossless French stereo audio in all films, plus 5.1 on Nightcap and The Flower of Evil. Optional English subtitles and an 80-page collector's book. And then we kind of get the breakdown of the extras in each disc, which I won't go through, but I'll just kind of bring them up for a brief second. Let you have a look at the first 2 discs there. And the second discs. Now, like I said, Chabrol is someone that I haven't seen before. Definitely tempted to dip my toe in the water if it ends up on the Arrow player. Next up, we have 4K version of 12 Monkeys. Now, it says it's a brand new restoration from a 4K scan approved by Terry Gillingham, but is that the same 4K scan that was used on the previous Blu-ray release? HDR10 compatible, lossless audio, and then much of the extras are extras that were out on the 12 Monkey release, which is just right up there in the corner of my collection. Again, I love 12 Monkeys. The Blu-ray was fine. I'm not particularly enthused by this one. It's £22. Maybe pick it up further down the line in a sale for less than half the price. I may add it because it's a movie I do love. Then we've got a US only title here, which is the 8-diagram pole fighter. I'm on arrowvideo.com, which is the USA site for them. 8-diagram pole fighter was released in the UK by 88 Films. It's a fantastic movie. Phenomenal, highly recommended. If I didn't have it already, I would probably get this one. The special edition contents, 2K restoration of the camera negative by Arrow Films, which should be good. Lossless Cantonese, Mandarin, and English mono. Optional English subtitles plus hard of hearing subtitles. New commentary by Jonathan Clements, author of A Brief History of China. Newly filmed appreciation by film critic and historian Tony Raines. That should be good. Interviews with stars Gordon Liu, Lily Lee, and Yung Chang-ching. A tribute to Fu Zheng, a short film commemorating the late actor. Alternate opening credits as the Invincible Pole Fighters. Theatrical trailer, image gallery. Yeah, it's a good release. I can thoroughly recommend it. It's a fairly decent one, and of course you get this artwork, or you can get this artwork, depending on your taste. They're already bleeding the multiple covers into the US market now. Next up, we have Rogue Cops and Racketeers, which I am super interested in. Over a long, winding career, director Enzio G. Castellari Kioma and Inglourious Bastards, helmed some of the most infamous of all polizieschi, the gritty, action-packed crime films that proliferated in Italy throughout the 70s. It's got the big racket, and it has the heroin busters. Now let's have a look at the extras, because I've not looked at these ones as yet. So we get brand new 2K restorations of both films from the original 35mm negatives by Arrow Films. Good. Original Italian and English front and end titles. Restored original lossless mono Italian and English soundtracks. Newly translated English subtitles for the Italian soundtracks. Optional hard of hearing English subtitles. New audio commentaries on both films by Adrian J. Smith and David Flint. Illustrated collector's booklet. Limited edition packaging. And 12 double-sided poster-sized lobby cards. This one has the big racket, The Years of Racketeering, a new video with a co-writer-director, Violent Times, a new video interview with actor, Angel Face, Tough Guy, a new interview with another actor, King of Moviola, a new interview with Gianfranco Amiucci, The Great Racket, a new appreciation and career retrospective of composers Guido and Maurizio De Angelis. Disc 2, Endless Pursuit, a new video interview with co-writer-director, Drug Squad, new interview again, Drug Dealer, another interview, How They Killed Italian Cinema, interview with director Gianfranco Amiucci, The Cop on Set, a new video interview with retired poliziotto criminologist Nicola Longo, The Eardrum Busters, a new appreciation and career retrospective of composer Goblin, by music and disc collector Lovely John. That should be interesting. I'm down for this set. I am very interested in it. It's something that's right up my street. I am going to just hold off in the meantime, because I may have enough arrow points to cover it. We shall see. And I want to see again if this is going to be one that pops onto the Arrow player. See, I'm already starting to think about the Arrow player and how much money it's saving me. Now, next up, we have this final release, which is the Blu-ray edition of Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, or the 4K HD limited edition of Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Now, this is a rather substantial release. John McNaughton's movie from the late 80s is a horrific watch. It's one of those movies that just stuck with me when I discovered it in the mid-90s, and just, I didn't watch it again for another decade or so, and it just didn't escape my mind. It was a shocking movie. A strange one for 4K, but I'm kind of interested in it. We get the 4K presentation in HDR10. We got a brand new 4K restoration from the OCN, approved by John McNaughton. We get subtitles for the hard of hearing, original 2.0 mix and 5.1 master audio, reversible sleeve, limited edition 60-page booklet containing original storyboards for Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, double-sided poster and 6 postcards. Brand new 4K restoration. 2 new audio commentaries, 2 archival commentaries, scene-specific commentaries with McNaughton and critic Nigel Floyd, deleted scenes and outtakes, original script. I love that extra. That's a really cool one. Original theatrical and 30th anniversary trailers and an image gallery. And the bonus disc, which is a Blu-ray, is The Making of Henry, 50-minute behind-the-scenes documentary in defense of Henry, appreciation by Joe Swanberg, Kim Morgan, Jeffrey Sconce, Joe Bob Briggs and Errol Morris. Twisting the Lens, a diegetic camera and voyeurism in Henry. Henry versus the MPAA, a visual history, the story of the struggle to get the movie into North American theatres. Henry at the BBFC with Stephen Thrower discussing Henry's troubled history at the hands of the British censors. John McNaughton on Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, exclusive new interview with John McNaughton and Stephen A. Jones, conducted at the time of UK's premiere in 1990. Interview with McNaughton from 1998 is Either You or Them, an interview with Joe Coleman, the artist behind Henry's legendary original theatrical release poster. John McNaughton in conversation with Nigel Floyd, interview from 2003. In the roundup, a conversation with McNaughton conducted at Spencer's Parsons in 2016. So it seems rather extensive. It has some interesting cover art. I don't think I'm a particular fan of that one. I like this one more. I like the idea of this one. This is a movie that I would probably have in my collection. Now it comes down to, am I willing to wait for a standard release? How much would I save in a standard release? Do I need any of the tat that goes with it? I don't think I would use the poster or the art cards. The booklet might be a nice read though. This is an interesting title announcement. I think it's a good move for Arrow in kind of breaking away from a lot of the sort of re-releases that they've been doing. So we've got 2 Canadian and American, one release with 2 covers. It's 8 Diagram Pole Fighter. Amazing movie, wonderful announcement. If you're in the States, pick it up. We get the Henry Blu-ray. There we've got 12 Monkeys in 4K, which is all territories, the Twisting the Knife Chabrol set, the Italian Poliziotti movies, which are all regions as well, and of course the limited edition Henry. For me, the standout, the one that I really want, is the Rogue Cops and Racketeers. I'll be getting that, I think, unless it appears on the Arrow player first. If it does, I'll probably cancel the pre-order and just wait to see if I can get it at a cheaper price if I like the movies. Henry, I'm not sure about. I think I may get it. It's a pretty good release. I don't like that new artwork, but it doesn't matter. I like the one that's on the box. It's interesting. I would love to know what you think of these Arrow releases. If there's anything that you are going to get, anything that jumps out at you as a must-own. It feels as if it's one of the more interesting release calendars of Arrow's recent announcements. Only 12 Monkeys kind of blots that jotter a little bit, but hey ho, I want you to let me know your opinion of these releases and whether you are picking up anything or not. As always, there are more videos in one of these corners that you can check out more of my stuff. If you like this video, this type of video, click the like button, and I know to make more of these. And of course, if you want to join the Patreon or the membership program and really support the channel, that would be amazing, and I would highly appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.